Today we are going to talk about a transit of another big planet after Saturn, that is a Jupiter, and Jupiter is going to transit in Aries, and we are going to talk about, yes, for Aries ascendant, first ascendant. Let's welcome Akash Chauhan from Calgary. Akash, another big planet is going to transit 2023. Big planets are transiting this year.
Luigi, big planet is transiting, and the transit is of Jupiter, Dev Guru Brhaspati, and it is the best transit ever. I will show you for Aries ascendant. Here we go.
Right.
Jupiter is going to transit in the first house, the ascendant, the Mesh Rashi, and from here we have to understand that Saturn has already transited in the 11th house and it is putting its Neech Drishti on the first house. So Jupiter coming here takes a lot of this, what do you say, baggage on itself from Saturn. It will come and it will say, oh, this girl is going through so many problems. Let me solve it for him. And the second drishti which Saturn has put is also on the Leo sign. And Jupiter is also aspecting Leo with his first drishti. So it will try to nullify all the bad effects of Saturn, if any. Saturn does not give bad effects. I am sorry to say that, but it gives you challenges in your life. And so it is basically. Now let's talk about Jupiter in the first house. What is the first house? The first house is yourself, your physical being, your body, your nature. How do you behave? Your temperament, your ego, your health. Your health in a way where you want to, what your willpower basically, to overcome any disease. This is your first house. Your likes, your dislikes, your opinions, your viewpoints is your first house. Now, everything related to this house, your opinion will become positive, your viewpoints will become positive, your ego will be there because a big planet like this brings ego in you because it is looking at three good places where you are just getting benefits, so you will become a little egoistic. But on the other hand, you have to be careful because Jupiter is sitting in Lagna. It can give you so much comfort that you will start gaining weight. Jupiter is the karaka of fat. All the fat in the body is because of Jupiter. So you have to be careful. I have to be careful as well because I am gaining weight. So Jupiter here is gonna enhance the qualities of this house. Now the first drishti, it looks at the fifth house of creativity. The fifth house of it's called the Putra Bhav, right? It is the house of creativity, it's the house of playfulness, it is the house of joy, pleasure, romance, innovation. Scientist, if you're a scientist, fifth house should be good with eighth house. There should be a relation between fifth and eighth house, and you become scientist. So mostly, I have seen scientists, Leo. All the people who are Leo Lagna, their fifth house is Dhanu and eighth house is Pisces. Here, Jupiter rules both of their houses, so they become scientists. They become researchers because there are two planets which are. Anyways, we'll talk about that in the other ascendant. Now, I don't want to misguide you. I want to tell you that here in the fifth house, Jupiter will enhance your capability to create, to innovate, to basically to increase your good luck, your learning, your optimism. In fact, if your kids, if they are going through or they were giving you some trouble, now they will fall in place. If you are thinking of starting a family, this is the right time. This 1 year Jupiter is here, your 9 months you take to conceive. Here in this 1 year, you make sure that you go for it. It is the right time now if you are planning. From here, Jupiter is looking at your seventh house, the house of your spouse and partners. It is called the Yuvati Bhav, the house of partners, wife or spouse. It can be male, female, husband, wife. It is the house of partnerships, how you deal with, and also it is the house of darker side of your relationship, that is extramarital affairs. So if you see Jupiter, it's looking at the fifth house, the house of romance, and here it looks at the seventh house. And because seventh house is ruled by Venus, you have to understand that here there is a chance of Cupid hitting the bow. That means you can fall in love with someone. You can fall in love with some other female or male, and you have to be very careful because that is the problem which Venus will create, and your house will be destroyed. So here you have to be very careful. Other than that, you have to also make sure that your kidneys and your lumbar region, your skin is good, because seventh house rules all these things, these body parts. From there, Guru is looking at the ninth house. From the first house, Guru is looking at the ninth house with the ninth drishti, with the third drishti. And what is ninth house? The ninth house is your bhagya bhav, your dharmastan, the house of truth, the house of principles, the house of dreams, the house of institutions, intuitions, the house of good karma, house of dharma. Here, now this is the time, this is the right time to find a guru. If you are looking, or if you are thinking that no, I need some guidance, I need a mentor. So in right now, earlier in our shastras, we used to say guru, you find a guru, where that guru was a mentor, someone who guided you in a path, in the right path, in a spiritual path, in a professional path. But here you need someone who will also guide you to a spiritual path. Your father like figures. Everyone is ruled by ninth house. Your good deeds, charity, luck, fortune, favors, everything is ruled by the ninth house. So everything is going to be enhanced. You will now become a person of great luck. People will want to work with you, that, oh, this guy is lucky, I want to work with him. Whenever I work with him, my work is done, my work is this, I have been praised. So people will be very fond of you. But that will give you a little bit of ego, that, oh, I am the one. And earlier I was saying in the other video that ego was the problem, not only our Manushya problem, it was the problem of big Rishi Munis. They used to get angry. They were egoistic, that I am the one who has so many siddhis and I can do this, I can do that. And they used to give shraps. But here in this yuga, there is no shrap, there is nothing. So we have to make sure that we control on ourselves. We start believing in God. Before speaking, before making any statement, count till 10. Just think about your ninth house, think about your dharma, and say, am I doing it right? Okay. So this is the analysis of your of people who have Aries ascendant, who are Aries ascendant. And off to you, Rohit ji. Your audio is mute. Mute.
Yes, it's okay now.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So actually, I was listening what you were telling about this Aries ascendant people. Yes, it's right to hold the nerves in a good time is very important, because you can be egoistic at some time, and this is not good. At the same time, when Saturn is also transiting and having the one aspect on your ascendant sign, so it's very important for you to hold nerves and don't be egoistic. And thank you very much. And again, with the closing remedy, one I will tell, one you will tell. One is Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namah. Chant this mantra at least
And
one mala, that is 108 times.
yeah,
Akash?
and Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva will is like a mantra which you can do every minute. Just on the back of your mind, in the subconscious mind, keep doing Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Other mantra is Gayatri mantra. The most powerful mantra that is present in universe is Gayatri mantra. Chant Gayatri mantra every day in the morning. As soon as you get up, look at your hand, chant the Gayatri mantra, look at your hand, and kiss it. Make
Right.
sure you're giving a signal to God, to the universe, that you want your destiny to rise. And so
Yes.
everything will be good for you guys.
Yes. Very, very well said. Thank you, Akash. Now we will meet in a next video, that is for the Taurus Ascendant. Till then, goodbye, and be safe and take care of yourself. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman.
Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman.
Hello, good morning, Ram Ram. Today we are going to discuss about the transit of Jupiter, which is going to happen on 22nd April. And today we will talk about the Taurus Ascendant, who are the people with Taurus Ascendant, and how they can analyze this thing. Akash will do for you. Akash ji, welcome from Calgary, Canada. Akash ji with us. Please guide us for the Taurus Ascendant.
Yes, Rohitji, Taurus ascendant are the ascendant who have. I'll show you the chart here. So this is Taurus ascendant. If you open your chart and in your Lagna chart, if you have number 2 in the first house, that means it is Taurus ascendant. And the ruler of Taurus ascendant naturally is Venus. Now, here I want to tell everyone that since Jupiter is going to transit on the 22nd of April in 2023, around 6:12 a.m. in the morning, Indian Standard Time, we have to also understand that from 28th March till 27th April, that means even when it is transiting, it will be combust because it will be with Sun, under the influence of Sun.
Okay.
So Jupiter will start. So Jupiter is a slow moving planet and it shows your result also not so quickly. Yeah, it will start giving results way before, like way in the start of April, but the pakka results, the basic the fruits will be gained after 27th of April 2023, when Saturn will be in direct motion as well as out of combust state. Is it clear, Rohitji, till here?
Right, right.
Yeah. So now from here, let's talk about Taurus ascendant. Taurus ascendant are the people who have Venus as their ruler of the ascendant and the
Hmm.
sixth house. Venus rules two houses in the Kalpurush Kundli. That is the house number 2, Taurus, and house number 7, Libra.
Hmm.
Okay? And
Okay.
Venus is called Daitya Guru. He is the guru, he is the guru of demons. And Brhaspati or Guru or Jupiter is called the Dev Guru. He is the guru of all the Devtas, right? So they are both gurus. They do not have any enmity between them, but they have difference of opinion. Their opinion are not in gelling with each other. That's why they teach two different clans of beings. Now, when Jupiter is going to transit in your 12th house in Aries Rashi, that is Aries sign, this is supposed to be a very wonderful placement for Jupiter. I will tell you the reason why. In Kalpurush Kundli, if you see the 12th house is ruled by Jupiter and Pisces, mean, right? Here,
Hmm.
12th house is a very comfortable position for Jupiter because Jupiter is the planet of detachment. It
Hmm.
demands detachment. It demands that you start surrendering your material thing to the world and come to a spiritual path, come to the path of moksha. So Jupiter here is giving this what you say, this energy here, that where all your problems related to the 12th house, the problem of financial losses, the problem of diseases, the problem of visiting hospitals, the problem of visiting foreign lands where you're not satisfied, where you're not happy, like for example you're working on a in a desert and you don't like it and you want to move to your country and get a good job here, because Saturn also aspects 4 house. I'm coming to that. Here Saturn will give you such here Jupiter, sorry, Jupiter. Here Jupiter will give you such beautiful results in the 12th house that all the problems related to 12th house will be solved. Jupiter will aspect with the first drishti on the fourth house. The fourth house of happiness, the fourth house of your home, your vehicle, your mother, your properties, your land. It is supposed to be house of domestic happiness. Here domestic happiness will be enhanced 5-10 times what what which is right now. So Saturn, Jupiter is going to be doing wonderful job for Taurus ascendant people in relation to the fourth house. If you are in a process of buying a new house, if you are in a process of moving back to your country or moving to a foreign land, for better prospects of work. This is the right time. This is the right time. This is, and when you listen to this video and something similar will be going on in your life, do comment below so that it helps us get research. From here, Jupiter is also looking at the sixth house. Sixth house is the house here of Libra. It's the house ruled by Venus. And here, Jupiter and Venus, their temperament clashes and they don't get along very well. But we have to understand and write it down on a pen and paper that Jupiter aspects have nectar in them. It's like we call Amrit. It's so good that even if it is looking at any bad place, it will try to give the best results of that house. But you will have to take care of the problems of the sixth house. Sixth house naturally is called the Shatrustan because here we talk about your health, your wellness, your daily routine. In fact, when we are born, our body, if it has any defect, if it has any medical condition, it all depends on your sixth house. This house also relates to your debts, your obstacles, your enemies, your difficulties. In fact, your legal matters, your court cases, your dealing with the government, your stress. So here, because Jupiter is, just understand this very important point I'm going to mention, that Jupiter rules your fat, the fat in the body. And when Jupiter puts a drishti on the sixth house, which is the house of diseases, because Jupiter is set in such a comfortable position, it will be very happy eating, it will be very happy enjoying, lifestyle will be very disturbed. So here we have to make sure that we do not eat a lot of sweets because Jupiter is the karaka of diabetes. You can get sugar related problems. So we have to be very, very, very careful here. But other than that, if you're going through a court case, if there is a long term illness, if there is any enemy of yours who's trying to trouble you, Jupiter is going to take care of them very wisely. Jupiter is a wise planet. It is not a cruel planet like Saturn, like Sun, like Rahu. It is a very wise planet. It will make logical reasoning. It will not do anything achanak or anything off all of a sudden. It will take time. It will do the job permanent for you. From here, Jupiter will, the third aspect will be on its own house. That is the eighth house. What is the eighth house? Okay, the eighth house is called the Ayustan. It is the house of longevity. It is the house of gains. It is the house of mysteries. It is the house of transformation. It is the house of inheritance. It is the house of peace. It is the house of psychology. It is the house of astrology, mathematics. It is the house where scientists are born, where researchers are born, PhD, your doctors, everyone who has deep knowledge, surgeons. This is the house of mystical science. This is the house of occult. So here, if you plan to do any such kind, or if you are in any such profession, you can now go into higher learning. You can go into a place where Jupiter will make sure that it enhances your research capabilities. It enhances your life expectancy. You start doing research. You start doing research on your own body, that why am I getting this, why am I fat, why am I thin, why am I this, why am I that, why have I have this disease, how can I naturally heal them. This is the house of yoga and meditation as well. In fact, 12th house is the house of meditation as well. So here, a very big remedy for everyone is that 5 minutes of meditation is a must every day. So this is the analysis and basic analysis of Jupiter transit in your 12th house. There can be many more combinations and where Jupiter is right now sitting in your chart. If you want to know that, you can comment below, and as we get time, because a lot of people get upset when I don't reply, but it's, you have to understand that I am a human being. I have a daytime full-time job. This is, astrology is out of passion, and I take a lot of time out, and I just cannot see a kundli and just write in like Let's just comment in 2 minutes. Rohitji, I have to look into the kundli. I have to see all the aspects. I have to see what. Uh, I cannot say anything wrong or anything which, because it will affect my karma.
Actually, chart analysis is not a easy thing. It's a around chart up to D64. You can
Exactly.
imagine there are 25, 30, 40 charts which you have to analyze everything
Yeah.
different because some has a
And
problem
sometimes,
with.
sometimes while looking at the lagna, you get a basic understanding, but then you have to see nakshatra. You have to see why someone is having a problem, why not. In fact, Jupiter at some places, we will discuss in a video where Jupiter in some places make Visha yoga also, and it harms you as well. So it is a
Right.
very good planet, and it harms you because of your past life karma, your because this is your prarabdha. So everything is connected. But anyways, so this is the analysis, Rohit, of Jupiter in for
Taurus ascendant.
Taurus ascendant.
Right. Very beautiful analysis in detail. Thank you very much. And the remedy for the Taurus ascendant is Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Nama. Wish you all the success in your life with this transit and other transits. Akash, thank you very much for your detailed analysis. And we will like to meet you again with another 10 ascendants which are left. We will go forward with that ascendants. Till then, Namaskar. Jai Shri Ram. Jai
Jai
Hanuman. Good morning, Ram Ram. Today we are going to talk about the Jupiter transit for the Gemini ascendant, who are the Gemini ascendant, and how this transit going to work for this Gemini ascendant. We will welcome Akash Chauhan from Canada, Calgary. He will further explain these things. And before Akash start this thing, I will like to explain that this is a videos about only the Jupiter transit. This series is particular series. We are not mixing all the planets where they are conjuncting in a transit with Rahu or any other planet because people get confused. We are astrologers, we know everything, but these videos are for the layman and they don't know where the Rahu is and what Guru Chandal Yoga and what other things. We will make that a further series, don't worry, but still we will concentrate on Jupiter. Akash.
Ji Rohit ji, very good, thank you. And here, basically, this part of the communication comes after a comment we received that Jupiter is in the first house, and you're saying that it's going to be good, but it is Guru Chandal Yoga. So I'll just break the myth in this very simple words. Guru is going to Aries. Rahu is already present. Rahu and Guru obviously make Guru Chandal Yoga. It is true. But
Mhm.
we have to understand that Rahu is sitting in house number one, that is Aries. And Rahu is considered as an elephant, and Mars is considered as the elephant rider. So when Mars, if we see, Mars
Controls the elephant,
controls
Rahu.
Rahu. Exactly. And when Jupiter comes up, when a big planet like Jupiter comes over Rahu, over this Guru Chandal Yoga, what happens? Jupiter gives its positive results as well. Jupiter keeps giving its positive result. But what 25% of the energy Jupiter has, it uses in controlling Rahu so that he shouldn't give bad results to the native. So we are going to
Right.
discuss about it in a different video. Let's talk about Gemini.
Gemini
Let's
ascendant.
talk about their transit, which is going to happen on 22nd of April of 2023. And who are Gemini ascendant? You have to understand that when you see number 3 in the first house of your chart, that means you are Gemini ascendant. What is the first house? The first house is the Kendra, the center house at the very beginning. If you see 3 written right here, that means if such thing is in your chart, it means you are Gemini ascendant. So Jupiter transits on 22nd April 2023, and it will be in combust mode. That means it will be under the influence of Sun, and it will be combust. It's also called Ast. And after that, Jupiter will move. After that combust mode, Jupiter will come into full power on 27th of April, where it will start giving you very good results. Now here, out of the 12 signs, Gemini is the only sign which is going to be having the bestest result of Jupiter transit. And why is that? I will tell you. Jupiter is sitting in your 11th house, the house of gains. It's very simple. Everyone knows that 11th house is the Labha house, the house of wealth and income, gain in name, fame, money. it also plays a very big determinant factor that where the profit is going to come from. And because Jupiter is sitting in this house, it makes Jupiter will make sure that you get profits from pious or good work only, not from like any other kind of bad or evil work. Here, because this house is also the house of your social circle, here your social circle will be supporting you, like top notch people will be in support of you. Here you can also start looking for a mentor, start looking for someone whom you can look upon, and then start working in a good way. Also, this also rules your elder brother, your well wishers, your big brother sisters. In if they are giving you any advice, if you are getting any advice from them, this is a very good time and a very good period, because they will act as Jupiter for you, your big brothers and sisters. So now, moving on from here, because 11th house is going to give you wonderful, wonderful results. It has three drishtis, which are called Amrita drishtis. That are called, these drishtis have lot of sweet nectar. It is sweet as honey and not harmful to you. That kind of drishtis, that kind of aspects Jupiter G has. So here, Jupiter is looking, the first sign it is looking at it as your third house, in the house of Leo, where Jupiter is considered to have this wonderful drishti on your Bhratustan. It is called Bhratustan because it is the house of your smaller siblings, your smaller sibling, that is your younger brother and sister. This house also relates to your short distance journeys. It will be fruitful. Your neighbors, they might come into a helping force, like they will do something very significant in your life. It is also the house of your habits. If you have any bad habits like drinking, smoking, this is the time you're gonna come out of it.
Okay.
It is the house of communication. Rohitji, this house is the pakka house of communication. Right now, whatever we are doing is because this house is active somewhere else. Okay, because our 11th house is also active, Rohit, because you are my bigger brother, you are my elder brother, and on other basis, the third house is also active because I am your younger brother, and we are
Fine.
in the same thing of communication. So same way they will be doing something good with their brother or sister. And people who are in media and communications, such as television, telephone, radio, writing, editing, people who work in call centers, it's a very good growth period for you guys. Moving on, we move to the fifth house of Putra, the Putra Bhav, the house of creativity, the house of playfulness, the house of joy, the house of pleasure, the house of romance. Everything that starts from the fifth house. You want to be a tapasvi, you want to be a yogi, you have to have a good fifth house. You start from the fifth house, because from fifth house is the house of your luck also, your destiny also. It is the house which is already signified by Jupiter. Jupiter energy is present here because it is the house of good luck, learning, and optimism. So everything related to this house will be enhanced. Everything positive here. Wonderful, like wonderful for your children. Wonderful if you want to start a family. Wonderful if you like in this period, maybe you will have a son or a daughter born in your house. A Lakshmi will come to your house. So, because now the third aspect, it is putting it on its own Rashi, that is Dhanu Rashi in the seventh house. What is seventh house? Seventh house is your partnership. Seventh house is your partner, Yuvati Bhava. It is the it is the it is the way you deal with your partner, your life partner, your wife, your marriage. Those people whose marriage is delayed, very good, marriage is going to happen. Those people who are going through problems with their partners, or who are thinking, let's partner up and start a business, very good, start a business, because then that business is going to get you gains from 11th house, and because you have full kripa from 5th house, and because your third house is active of full on energy and full on parakram. The third house is the house where you have courage house, the house of courage. So everything is working in your favor here. In people who are also thinking of constructing their house in a foreign country, or settling in a foreign country, or buying their first home in the foreign country, seventh house is also house of settlement. It is not house of travel, it is house of settlement, where you settle down. You've already traveled 2 years ago when Saturn was in the ninth house, or when Jupiter was in the ninth house, long distance journey. But now it is the time to settle down. So Rohit here, this was a general analysis. There is Rahu here, Saturn is now in the 11th house, in their Bhagyastan. So there is a lot of combinations and a lot of things which we can talk about. But this is a generic, basic analysis of Gemini, which I wanted to present.
Very good analysis. And as you were telling about all the people, I was just analyzing the birth chart of Hazel, because I know she is also Gemini ascendant, and I will like to give you a tip that you will have a good news this year, you and
Oh,
Zani, definitely, because you see the Jupiter is looking at the third house, so which is the younger siblings for Hazel, and Sun is there, and very this is very good combination, and the one aspect is on the ninth house of Jupiter, and you see for in Hazel's birth chart, fourth house is mother's house, and Bhavat in Bhavat Bam, seventh house, fourth from fourth is also seventh house is also mother's house. So
right.
Jupiter is also looking on that. So it's very good combination for your family as well. It's going to expand, and wish you very best of luck.
Yes, thank
And
you so much, Rohit. I
will be
hope
wish
that,
best.
as far as Rohit is talking, he's talking about Hazel, my daughter, who's 5 year old, and yeah, we have been thinking, but Ishwar.
You are have you will have good news. That are my words. Please quote this.
Okay,
Thank you
so
very
this
much,
is
Akash. Thank you very
Rohit.
much.
I would suggest you to give the Mool Mantra for Gemini Ascendant.
Yes. Mool mantra for Gemini ascendant again. What we given when we're doing Saturn transit, we tell everyone that mantra and Hanuman Chalisa. Now we will tell everyone Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Nama to get the more good effects of Jupiter. This is the one of the most powerful mantra. You just go on reciting this mantra and you will see the magic happen with you.
Right.
Thank you very much, Akash. Thank you. We
Thank
will
you.
like to meet you again with the analysis of next ascendant, because when we put videos on your channel AC Astro, then other ascendants who are pending, they eagerly wait for the videos and they just put comments. Please put our videos. But one thing you must know, that Akash has to do detailed analysis of that ascendant. He has to make graphics presentation. He has to see about aspects, everything. So it take time. But we will come very fast with the remaining ascendants. Till then, Jai Shri Ram, Jai
Say
Hanuman.
hello.
Good morning, Ram Ram. Today we are going to talk about the Jupiter transit for the Cancer ascendant people. Who are the Cancer ascendant people, and how this Jupiter transit is going to work for them, because Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. So let's welcome Akash ji from Calgary, Canada. He will tell in all details about this transit. Akash ji, namaskar.
Namaskar, Rohit ji. First of all, I'm so excited today because this transit of Jupiter for Cancer Ascendant is going to be life changing. It is the best transit that they are going to have in last 12 years, because Jupiter has completed a cycle of 12 years and now come to the first house. Amazing results. In fact, results which were happening to them 4 years ago when Jupiter was not 4 years ago, almost 8 years ago, when Jupiter was in Cancer. So that kind of a happy period for the Cancer ascendants. I just can't explain in words, and but I have Rohiji. I was reading something, a very ancient book, and I found a beautiful remedy of Jupiter and Jupiter transit in Aries. Doing this remedy will make sure that Jupiter starts giving you result of an exalted Jupiter, like it is sitting in Cancer right now.
So this remedy is for all ascendants.
No, 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 no.
Only for Cancer ascendant.
Only for Cancer ascendant, not for any other ascendant. If they do, it will be disaster for them.
Hmm.
No one, if you don't know your ascendant or if you're not sure, please comment below and we will let you know your ascendant. Don't do anything falsely or blindly. This remedy is so simple but so valuable that Rohiji, you can't even. I will tell this in the end of the video when we talk about remedies. But
Right.
let's start and analyze their chart and tell them what are they expecting in this transit. Jupiter is going to transit in the Aries sign, right?
Right.
And it is going to transit in the karma bhav of Cancer ascendant people. What does this mean? The first very good thing about this chart, God has designed our chart in such a beautiful way. Just see the chart. If you see 4 number, that is the Cancer lagna, and we see 6th house, that is the house of diseases, the house of sorrow, the house of all the kind of negative things, right, Rohitji? Here,
Ji.
God has given, like naturally, God has given Sagittarius to be Dhanu, Sagittarius to be the Pakka sign or the Pakka house of this Lagna. So God has already designed for Cancer ascendants that because it is such a malefic house, and if any other planet sits there, any other house is there, you will be destroyed at birth. That is why it gave Dhanu Rashi, the Sagittarius, that is the house of Jupiter, which which is an exalted planet in Cancer, this house, so that you are always free of all this kind of stuff, all this kind of diseases. And if any other planet aspects or sits here or anyway, it will have to fight the energy of Jupiter,
Hmm.
right, Rohit?
Ji. Right.
So the designer, the one who has created the universe, the one who has created everyone, every cell, every living being on the planet, has made such beautiful charts that sometimes when Rohiji, you and I research, we find so
Hmm.
many fascinating things about a chart. So
Right.
moving forward here, what is Jupiter going to do in your 10th house? Jupiter is going to boost your karma, boost your self confidence, make changes in your livelihood for better, make changes in your career for better, right? make
Hmm.
make you famous, give fame in business. You will get massive profits or big deals, or you will be very reputed. Your business will be listed in Forbes, for example, if you are that level,
Hmm.
right? Your relationship with your father will turn very good. In fact, your father will be a guiding force this time for your career. Your travels will be very fruitful. So the karma bhav, when it's active, it takes you on a path of hard work, because the 10th house has the energy of Saturn, because in Kal Purusha Kundli, it is supposed to be the house of Saturn. So here also Jupiter, Mars, and Saturn. There are 3 energies which will be working here. And Rohit, we cannot forget that Shani Dev Drishti, Neech Drishti is falling on the first house, where these natives of Cancer will get such good relief from the Neech Drishti, from their career troubles, that now suddenly it will be a game changer for them. They will be
Hmm.
feeling that, oh, till past 10 days I was fighting with this man, and today I've invited him for dinner, my boss. So that kind of change Jupiter is going to bring to your 10th house. From the 10th house, Jupiter is going to look at your second house, that is the Dhana Bhav. So what is how is the relation between 10th and the second house? Your career will boost, your income will boost, your income will boost, your family happiness will boost, your family happiness will boost. You will talk sweetly to everyone because you're not annoyed anymore. So Dhan, Kutum, and Vani, the 3 things, that is the house of money, the house of family, and the house of communication, everything will fall in place. Everything will be amazing for you. Right, Rohitji? Your
Ji.
possessions,
Right.
Your possessions will multiply. You have one car, now you'll say, oh, I just have one car. Let me take a car for my wife also. Let me, if your kids are small, let they have one cycle. No, 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 it's old now. Let's take a new electric cycle for my kids. So here you're gonna enhance the second house. Your enhancement in your family, enhancement in your money, in your bank account. You will say now, we are getting a lot of money. Let's do some fixed deposits. Let's buy some gold. What is Jupiter? Jupiter is gold. So buying gold, buying that metal is gonna increase your savings. So here it indicates you doing auspicious things and buying gold. So buy gold. It is a good investment. Jupiter's second drishti will be on the fourth house in the Tula Rashi. And this house is the house of inner peace. It is the house of what we say. It is the Sukhastan. It is the house of comforts. It is the house of luxuries. The fourth house is house of mental peace, because once you know that, oh, my second house is sorted, so it starts in a way, Rohitji. It starts like,
Great.
my 10th house is sorted now, my career is sorted, so my money is sorted. And once my money is
Hmm.
sorted, my family life is sorted, and my family life is sorted, so I am happy. And my inner peace is attained. Now I am so happy I can buy another property or another vehicle, because your energy, your Jupiter is giving you that energy of being calm and happy. So fourth house will be very good here. uh, any matter with real estates, or any matter with land, or with relationship with mother, you will start spending more time with your mother, and domestic happiness is guaranteed. From there, Rohit, let's move on to the sixth house. Now, in the beginning, I told that sixth house is the Shatru Stan. It is the place of sorrow. It is the place of diseases. It is the place. It is called Ari Bhav. Ari directly translates to Shatru, and it doesn't mean that someone is sitting with a gun here. It means that Shatru of your body, of your life, of your soul. And that Shatru can be diseases. That Shatru can be your court cases. That Shatru can be government officers. That Shatru can be many people. Right. So here, being Jupiter energy present, everything malefic will turn into benefic. You're having problems with your body parts, with digestion, with acidity, with intestines, with your fingers are paining, your hand is paining, because Jupiter rules all these things. So that will all fall into place, everything will be solved. If you are going through a court case, solved. If you are going through a some dispute with an enemy, solved. You will become friends now. So Jupiter is going to come for Kark people like Cancer, and it's going to give wonderful results, Rohitji. Off to you. Your audio is muted, Rohitji.
Wonderful result for the Cancer Ascendant people, and that is a good thing. And you all tell the positive things. This is very appreciable thing that all people want to listen and learn about good things. But I remember you tell me about one remedy, magical remedy. You will tell at the end of the video. What is that magical remedy?
Rohitji, so it is called Yuti of Jupiter and Moon. Once they are together, or once we do a remedy where we bring them together, the Jupiter here will start acting as it is exalted.
Right.
And exalted Jupiter will give the best results in the world. So the Upai goes very simple. And but before that, just a disclaimer here that Upai has to be done only by Cancer people, Cancer ascendant, not
Ascendant
Cancer
people.
Rashi, okay, ascendant. And it has to be done after 27th, because Jupiter will be Asta till 27th of April. So after 27th, whenever first Thursday comes, you have to do this. It's a very simple Upai. You have to take a bowl of dahi, like yogurt in this country called yogurt. You have to take yogurt. You have to add a pinch of turmeric, that is haldi, and a pinch of saffron, that is kesar. You have to add it. You have to mix it very properly. The color of the curd will change into orange, yellowish orange. And then you have to apply it on your face, on your hands. If you don't have hair like me, you have to put it here. You have to put it on your feet. Don't put it below your, like on the feet, on the foot, but put it on your thighs. Like haldi remedy, like you're putting everywhere. And then you have to take shower in the early morning.
Without
Once
soap.
you do, yeah, without soap.
Without soap.
Yeah, yeah, because anyways, lot of turmeric will clean you, but don't put like a spoon of turmeric, just a pinch because it tends to leave color on your body.
Hmm.
So once you do this, Jupiter and Moon becomes one, and it is very like very. You might find it very fascinating, or someone might find me stupid also. When we add turmeric, turmeric is the pure form of Jupiter, and curd is the pure form of,
Moon.
and kesar, that is saffron, has is the tendency of saffron is it is rope like, it has a rope like structure. So Saturn is put to conjunct both of them to put a knot between both of them, between curd and between turmeric.
Turmeric.
So it Saturn the saffron acts as a bridge or as a knot between both of them, and then they become one, and it cannot then they cannot part away. So it is logical. It is a logical remedy, but it is fascinating as well. When I read this, and I was like, my god, such kind of remedy, so beautiful, and such a sattvic remedy. Your skin is also getting better, and your life is also getting better.
Really, thank you very much, Akashji, for this magical remedy, which only Cancer ascendant people can do. 20 after 27th April, whichever Thursday come, you can do that remedy. And thank you very much for your valuable time and your valuable knowledge, which you impart with people. And you also tend to help people by analyzing their birth chart whole day. Whenever you get time, you do this. This is a really appreciable job. Thanks for that. And now we will meet you with next ascendant, that is Leo ascendant, very soon. Till then, Jai Shri Ram,
Jai
Jai
Hind.
Hanuman. Good morning, Ram Ram. You are watching AC Astro. Now we are going to talk about Leo ascendant, how this Jupiter transit, which is going to happen on 22nd of April 2023, what this brings for Leo ascendant. Let's welcome Akash Chauhan from Calgary, Canada. He will tell more about this transit. Akash, welcome.
Hello, Rohitji, and thank you. For Leo ascendants, Jupiter will be transiting in the ninth house, the ninth house that is called the Dharma Bhav, the house of Bhagya, the house of your destiny, the house of fate. And in Kal Purush Kundli, Jupiter sitting in the ninth house is supposed to be very auspicious because this house actually naturally carries Jupiter's energy. What is the ninth house of a Kundli? The ninth house is the house of truth. The ninth house is the house of principles, the house of dreams, intuitions. Like people like Osho, who created a big institution, they had they had a planet like Jupiter helping them, making such big institutions and big intuitions about the world. Here, Jupiter also gives you good karma. It makes you like, it makes you, it for sure makes that your karma, which you are doing, will not be negative now. And your inclination toward good deeds and charity increases. This is the house of Guru, even the house of Father. So here you might find, or you might now start looking up to some Guru. That Guru can either be a book, that Guru can either be a person, that Guru can either be a mentor, anyone. Like, not, we are not expecting any Rishi Muni to come with beard and with like with Bhagwan dress to come and become a guru. You nowadays, guru can be many things. In fact, sometimes your kids are your guru. They tell you, they teach you very good things, which, and it also depends on your Atma Karka. If your Atma Karka is Mercury and you have a small daughter, that means your daughter is your guru. Whatever she tells you is going to happen. Same way, if Saturn is your Atma Karka, understand that there will be a guru with white beard, old man, wise man. So there are different kind of gurus depending on your Atma Karka. If you don't know about your Atma Karka and what kind of guru or what kind of person can change your life, you can comment below and I will let you know your Atma Karka and your guru, like what kind of personality your guru will have. So here, Jupiter is gonna be in the ninth house and do wonders for the Leo Lagna people. Now, Jupiter has three aspects, and the first aspect is on the Lagan. That is, the first aspect is on Jupiter himself. The first aspect is on Lagna itself. And Jupiter, being a very good friend of Sun, signifies here that Sun and Jupiter are going to give you very good results. Wherever Sun is placed in your chart, it is a Lagnesh of your chart, and 100% it will never give you any negative impacts. So is going to Jupiter. So it will enhance your personality. It will enhance your body frame. It will enhance your health. It will enhance your life choices. It will enhance your responsibilities. It will make sure that you realize your responsibilities about yourself, about being happy, about being healthy. Those people who are like overweight and want to come into a good shape, this is the right time, because Jupiter here aspects the house of Sun, which is the burning house of Sun, and here you can like burn a lot of fats. But those people who are also very skinny and trying to put on weight, Jupiter is going to reversely help you the same way they're helping the other natives. So it's a good time that you also start thinking about your likes and dislikes, the way you might wish for others, the way you have opinions about others. It's going to change now. It's going to be more positive. You will become less angry. You will be more logical now. So this is what the first house will do to you. The second drishti of Jupiter is on the third house. The third house of, it is also called the Bhratustan, or it is also called the Parakramstan. It is the house of courage. It is the house of personal interest. It is the house of it is the house of someone who has the ability to memorize. The house also relates to small distance journey, and every journey, everything which happens to this house will be fruitful for Leo ascendants. Your brother sisters, with this house also rules of, so if there is any problem or anything going on with your brother sisters, any dispute or any kind of, if you are far away from your brother sisters, now this is the time that you will come together and collaborate on something, and that something can be just a surprise for your mom and dad for their anniversary, for their birthday, or a collaboration like, oh, I just read this book, here you go, just take this. So somewhere somehow they're going to benefit in a big way in your life. The third house also rules the profession of media and communications, right? It is the Pakka. Third house is the Pakka house of Mercury. It is in Kalpurush Kundli. But here it is ruled by Venus, and it's called, it's like a blessing now because Venus also rules glamour. So here people who are trying to work their way into radio, television, communication, writing, mostly Leo people, if Venus sits in the third house or in the sixth house, they belong to media. I've seen a lot of kundlis. In fact, my Venus in Leo Lagna is sitting in the sixth house, and from last 22 years, I'm into media field. So here, Venus plays a very important role because it rules your third house, the house of your communication, mode of communication, and the sixth house, the house of daily work, and sorry, the second house, the house of karma. So Venus puts you into this glamour world. From moving from there, let's move to the third drishti, that is the fifth house. The fifth house is the most important house in your chart. It is the house where creativity is born. It is the house of your playfulness, your joy. As soon as you get that feeling of joy, it comes from the fifth house. And a good news for everyone is that here Jupiter is aspecting with the third drishti on his own sign, that is Sagittarius. And the power, the sign of Sagittarius is supposed to be the luck rising sign. Like it rises, if your luck is rising, it is rising in Sagittarius. And here, because the fifth house is also a trikon, Lakshmi trikon, here you are also going to benefit with large sums of money. And that can come through yourself, through your hard work. So, in fact, I am not worried about any of the Leo ascendants right now because Saturn is in your seventh house and it is already looking in your, which needs drishti in your ninth house, then in the first house, right? So here, and Jupiter is also as Jupiter is sitting in one house and aspecting one house. So here, lot of things will nullify, a lot of laziness will go, and a lot of activeness will start. The fifth house, those people who are trying to conceive, those people who are kids are giving them any problem, they will succeed. Kids will start behaving nicely, and those people who are trying to conceive will finally get some good news, right? The fifth house is also the house of learning and optimism. So a good new learning, new beginning. So by ninth house you will get a guru. By first house your guru will tell you to now calm down and come into a schedule. From your third house he will say, okay, let's do hard work. And from your fifth house it will say, okay, now it's time to, now it's good luck for you, and start spread the learning or start learning more, start teaching people, so many things happen from the fifth house. So this was a small analysis for Leo ascendant, and I hope that this brings lot of good news for Leo ascendant, and all the best. Rohit ji.
Thank you, Akash, very much for this beautiful analysis. And I hope so that all you sent in very happy today after listening very good words from you, and you have guided them very well. So thank you very much, Akash. As your time is precious and you have to prepare all other ascendants and study them. For thank you for now, and thank you. We'll meet you again with Virgos. Jai Shri Ram, Jai
Jai
Hanuman.
Hind.
Hello, good morning, Ram Ram. I am Rohit Khanna. You are watching AC Astro, and today we are going to talk about Virgo Ascendant, how this Jupiter transit is going to bring some success for this Virgo Ascendant that Akash Chauhan will tell. Let's welcome from Calgary, Canada, Akash. Welcome to you, and how this Jupiter transit, which is going to happen on 22nd April 2023,
First of
is
all,
happen for this
everyone,
Virgo.
yes,
Ji.
yes, everyone who has tuned in or who's watching the video. So there is a lot of surprise in this video for you because it is going to be a wonderful transit of Jupiter. In fact, we should always understand that Jupiter, being a very positive planet, will never give any bad effects to anyone. So here it is Virgo ascendant, and this is a small chart which I have prepared, and we can see on the screen that how Jupiter sitting in the eighth house will benefit, like great benefit to Virgo ascendants. So Jupiter is the eighth house. So here Jupiter is in the eighth house of Aries for Virgo ascendant. And a very beautiful thing about Virgo ascendant is that Jupiter already rules the fourth house and the seventh house. The fourth house is called the house of Sukh, the house of comfort, and the eighth house and the seventh house is your house of partnerships and marriage. So here Jupiter already naturally rules the beautiful houses which you want right now to be ruled. And in fact, the seventh house is called a Maraka house, and Jupiter is little bit Maraka um, for this ascendant. But on a good part, it rules your sukh, it rules your comforts, it rules your land, real estates, everything, your home, your mother, everything. Now let's talk about Jupiter sitting in the eighth house. What is the eighth house? So the eighth house in Vedic astrology is called the Ayustan, the place from where you can see how long you're gonna live, and are good planets sitting in the eighth house, so that you get a long life, and what kind of sufferings you're gonna get in your life, your miseries basically, chronic illness. Will you be on the bed? All such kind of things. Let's. In fact, it's the house of transformations as well. Sometimes when the dasha of eighth house comes, it transforms you into priests, saints, and so on. Like, it takes you to the path of research. Like, you will pick up a book at this time. You will be reading more. You will be wanting to learn new languages. You will be wanting to travel all around the world. Here, eighth house is the house of transformation. It will make you think about yourself and think about things which you think, oh, do aliens exist? What is how far down the earth we find oil? Such kind of mysteries which everyone doesn't know. You will try to dig into these deep things. Here, for Virgo ascendant, you have to also see that this also house is related to lotteries, sudden gains, and also sudden losses. So here, if you are lucky enough, you might win a lottery. So it's no harm trying with very small amounts. All the Vedic practices, it is the house where, if it activates very well, you will want to learn about the Vedas, the Upanishads, and Bhagavad Gita. You want to learn. You want to dig deep into religion as well. So here, people basically mostly research kind of work will be very much active for you. From here, Jupiter will look at the 12th house, that is Leo sign, and 12th house. Your 12th house is the house of detachment, the house of moksha. Here, Jupiter is gonna do a lot of good things for you because it is a friendly sign for Jupiter. And in Kal Purush Kundli, this house is actually the house which Jupiter rules. So if you go to any Lal Kitab astrologer, he will say, "Oh, Jupiter is in the eighth house. It is looking at the 12th house. Very good. You will go to foreign lands. You will do this and that." But according to Vedic astrology, we have some factors which we need to consider. This is the house where you begin your spiritual journeys, because after you experience all the house results, this is the house where you start doing detachments. You say, I have enough money, now I need something else. I need peace. I need I need to do meditation. I need to do other kind of stuff. And this is the house which actually gives you a beginning to the spiritual journey, because from here the next step is moksha, that is salvation, what we call. And it is the house of self undoing. It is the house where, if you are doing something wrong in your life or have been doing something wrong from a long period of time, you say, let's undo this now. I've been smoking from last 20 years. Let's quit. This is not good. So this is the house of self undoing, your own karma. Like, you say, I've done something bad, now let's start and do something good. It is the house of dreams. All the dreams which we get are because of these house. And it's the house of secrets and emotions as well. So everything related to the 12th house will be so active during this period that you will be just you will just talk to yourself that, what the hell is happening to me? How am I such my kind of person? And people will also see that you are the most notorious person, or the most funny, or the most, no, like, no, I don't care about this person, and now you have become more responsible in your life. So here Jupiter is gonna, with the 12th, with the first aspect on the fourth, from itself, the fourth, that is the Leo sign, it will give you this kind of results. From here, Jupiter now looks at your second house, the second house of your money, that is your bank account, your balances, your assets. The second house is also the house of your immediate family members, that is your immediate family, that your wife, husband, or your mother, father, whatever, however you are placed in your life, in marriage or no marriage. It is the house of immediate family members, and it is the house of your communication, your mouth. Basically, whatever we speak depending on the second house. That if a second house, how harsh or how good or how, sometimes some people speak with healing energy, but some speakers people speak with destruction energy, like they will destroy you. Their simple words may destroy your feelings. So such kind of energy comes from the second house. Here Jupiter is looking at a, what do you say, it is not a enemy, but it is like not a good friend as well. So it's looking at a house which is not very good friends with Jupiter. So we have to be very careful before speaking, before dealing any family matters, or before breaking any assets. So you have to be very careful. From here, Jupiter now looks at your third house as, or fourth house as well, the house of Sukh, the house of comforts. Here, Jupiter, this is Jupiter's own Rashi. It is the own sign of Jupiter. Here, Jupiter will do wonders for you. You will have all the problems if they were happening related to land, real estate, vehicles, your relationship with your mother, and your domestic happiness. Everything is going to be solved. In fact, it is going to be enhanced. If you are planning to buy a new house, go for it. If you are planning that, oh, you know what, I need a new vehicle, it's quite old, good, go for it, because Jupiter sitting in the eighth house, looking at this house, make sure that 100% all your dreams are achieved. This is also the house of, like, house of desires, where you desire to get a good house, where you desire to get a good car, where you desire to get good knowledge, and Jupiter rules this. So make the most out of this transit. So this was the transit for Virgo ascendant, and I hope and I wish that this brings a lot of success and a lot of joy for you guys. Yeah, Rohit.
Very good analysis by you, Akashji. I am really happy today, and Virgo ascendant people also feeling good after this analysis. So beautiful deep analysis in very brief words. Thank you, Akash. We'll meet you again with next attendant. Till then, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman. Hello, welcome, good morning, Ram Ram. You are watching our channel AC Astro, and today we are going to talk about the Libra Ascendant, how this Jupiter transit, which is going to happen on 22nd April 2023, what it will bring for you people. Let's welcome Akash Chuan from Calgary, Canada, and Akash will further guide us about this transit.
Luigi, first of all, whoever is Libra ascendant and listening to this video, like, organize a party, because it's going to be the best time of your life. You know why? Because Jupiter is sitting now transiting in your seventh house, and when your spouse is in control, then you should party every day. So here is the chart of Libra ascendant, and see, Jupiter is transiting in the seventh house. Now in Kali Yuga, I have seen, Rohitji, a lot of problems in the seventh house. Like,
Right.
75% of the chart which we see has some malefic planet sitting in the seventh house. And Rohitji, here I have to tell everyone that Shani's Neech Drishti is right now on this house as we are talking. So here there was a lot of ups and downs from last few months. But now it is a wonderful time, because Jupiter, once it comes into any house, it will take the control of the house, and it will make. We also have to. No, we cannot forget that Rahu, Guru Chandal Yoga, right, Rohitji?
G.
But Jupiter comes here and takes over the energy of this house, and what do I say? It's gonna change everything, like overnight. Everything is gonna change for these ascendants. So the seventh house of your chart, where Jupiter is currently transiting, it's going to bring very fruitful results for Libra ascendant. And this is why, because this is the house of partnerships, this is the house of your marriage, this is the house of your spouse, business, trade, and it also signifies what is employment in private firm, right? It is also called the house of Kundalini Shakti, your sexual enjoyments. Therefore, other than that, this house is the house of desires, your relationships with your wife, your family life, and the age that you get married. If people who are willing to get married or who are in this state of mind that, like right now, I am talking and I have a male of the same ascendant girl who has mailed me that matching kundli, because Jupiter's energy has already started showing in the seventh house. Jupiter is a healer, it's a natural healer. That's why it's the most benefic planet in our chart. Here it will sit and heal all the problems as well. If you're going through a rough patch through marriage or through business partnerships or working in a private firm, here Jupiter is gonna solve everything. Those people who did not have money for down payment to buy a house in a foreign land, this is the time when Jupiter will make you successful in getting that money so that you can buy your own house. So the seventh house energy is completely active. Here Rahu is sitting right now and is going to move very soon. It's actually looking, or it was troubling you with your family life, with your married life, or with your business partnership. But Jupiter here will start controlling Rahu's energy. In fact, Saturn is also putting Nicha Drishti here, like debilitated Drishti here on the seventh house. So Saturn's energy also will be controlled by Jupiter. So for the first few months, like first 2 or 3 months, Jupiter will be controlling their drishtis and start to give you good results. So people who just think that if Jupiter is transiting on 22nd April, that means at 6 a.m. So by 7 a.m. I will start getting results. This is not how planets work. They take time. And Jupiter and Saturn, they are all slow moving planets. So they give you results very slowly. But Jupiter will 100% give you positive results only. It is the first, what you say, the rule of Jupiter, that I am here to give positive results. Wherever I sit, I will give positive results. That is why it is Dev Guru Brhaspati. Always it will give positive results. If anyone doesn't know what to wear, what stone to wear, when I don't know my birth timing, don't worry, just wear a yellow sapphire or a yellow topaz. Your Jupiter will become strong, and wherever it is sitting in your chart, it will start giving you good results. Now, Jupiter is sitting and watching three houses because it has three aspects. So it is watching the Labha Bhav, the 11th house. It represents gains, it represents source of incomes, good news, money, elder brothers and sisters, long distance travel in an airplane, very specific, long distance travel in an aeroplane, right? And here it also looks at your friend circle. And for people who are old enough where their kids are married, it also is the house of how your daughter-in-law or your son-in-law will be. And same way, the third house is going to be the house of your father-in-law and mother-in-law. This is the house of son-in-law and daughter-in-law. So it's this astrology and the science which our Rishi Muni have created. It is so beautiful. So from here you can find out that what kind of son-in-law or daughter-in-law you will get. Okay, it's a deep astrology, but yeah, this house also signifies. In fact, this house also is the house for your third child. Many people say that ninth house is the house of that, but no, 11th house is also the house of your third child. And also, somewhere it is the house of uh, social circle and love affairs. Not love affairs, but it is the house of falling in love again. It is like demanding more. Like, for example, if you are in love with someone, if you're married, here this house also represents that, oh, I, you know what, I am married, but still this, I like this girl and she's very right? It's not like you will have an extramarital affair, but yeah, somewhere you will say that, yeah, I started liking someone else as well. So we have to understand that Jupiter here will give very good results related to this house. Everything which I said will be enhanced. From here, Jupiter looks at your Lagan. And what is your Lagan? It is the house of self. It is the house of your expression. It is the house. It is your body. It is your brain. It is your mind. It is your soul. Here, Jupiter is looking at the house. Maybe you can call it an enemy house, because both the temperament of this house and Jupiter energy does not match. So here you have to be very careful of your health, of your body. Because it is looking at the house of comfort in the 11th house, you will be more comfortable, and then it will make you fat, or maybe you will put a lot of weight on you, because Jupiter rules the fat in your body. So over this next 1 year, you have to take care of your taste buds. You have to make sure that you don't eat anything rubbish which will affect your health, and your weight, it will put on your weight on you. And also meditation will be a good part. Meditation and yoga will be a good part here, because Jupiter sitting and looking at the first house, it demands certain things like taking care of yourself, using the sattvic Vedic measures to do it, because Jupiter understands only Vedic and sattvic measures, right? From here, Jupiter looks at your third house, the house of Parakram, the house of your small younger siblings, the house of communication, the Pakka house of communication, the house of writers, book publishers, the house of actors, the house of singers. If you are if you're talented, and if you're trying your talent, you're trying your luck from a long time, this is the best time, because here it's a yuti of the 11th house and the third house. And when Jupiter is looking at both houses, it will try to give you lot of support in such regions. It will make sure that you get support from your immediate neighbors, your friends, your in-laws, your father-in-law, your mother-in-law. At this time, if they say something to you, that understand that this is the best time for you, and something good is going to happen to you. So enhance your talents, enhance your skills. It is also the house of short distance travel, and it means that all your short distance travel will be very fruitful, because Jupiter is looking at his own house. So overall, for Libra ascendant, Jupiter is coming with a very good result. So you can say 90% good results and 10% challenge in the first house. Rohit ji.
Thank you, Akashji. Thank you very much for this beautiful analysis, what you tell about the Libra ascendant people. And now the very few ascendants are left. I hope you will do it fast, as analysis is tough because you have to go through so many charts and you have to see so many things. But again, thank you from all our viewers and subscribers. I will like to thank from my heart about this beautiful analysis. Thank you, Akashji. We'll meet you with next ascendant. Till then, thank you. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman. Hello, welcome, good morning, Ram Ram. You are watching AC Astro, and today we are going to talk about the Scorpio ascendant people, because from 23rd, 22nd of April, there is a transit of Jupiter. How this is going to work for the Scorpio ascendant? For that, we have to go to Calgary, Canada. Akash is there. Akash, welcome.
Thank you, Rohit ji. Thank you so much. Uh, a very warm welcome to everyone, all the people who are watching our video, and we would like to thank everyone for showing so much love and trusting us. I am also sorry for many of the people who are not able to get the reading done. Rohitji, I have been so busy in my other work that it's crazy. I'm going crazy because the year has just started, and we are doing a lot of stuff there.
Right,
But
right, right.
hopefully, if I get time, and I'm trying to do the best possible, you can see my comments below. First is, when you put your chart, just ask the most important question which you have. I will not answer to charts who say ki, this is the date of birth, and do general predictions for me. No. This is not for this is not entertainment. If you are in real genuine problem, to ask that one genuine question and we will answer. Because
Right.
uh, I would, I am little bit annoyed with people who want to take this for granted. This is not some vidya which you can take it for granted. You should respect everyone. Like, we are not charging any money, so you have to understand that we want to help people who are in dire need, not someone who just wants like do general prediction. I have a comment on my chart that I am a crorepati already, so I will become multi crorepati. I replied that I wish and I hope that if you have so much money, it will grow for you, and if you have so much money, please help others who you can. And that person replied with saying that your job is just to predict, so just predict if I will be multi crorepati or no.
Oh my God.
Such people are foolish, 100%. And nothing is, if they're having money, that does not mean that they will do very good in their life. It is a disaster for such people to have money. So I would, I'm literally annoyed with some people, but yeah, there are many other people who are very genuinely in dire need. So for them, let's start with Scorpio and how this transit is going to be for Scorpio people. First, impression of when the chart I created, it was so good that I can't explain, because career is the most important path in our life.
Right,
And
right.
this chart here, Scorpio. That means if you see your chart and if you see number 8 in your kundli or in your chart in the first house, that means you are Scorpio ascendant. And for Scorpio ascendant, Jupiter is transiting in the sixth house. The sixth house is the house of Ari. It's called the Shatru Bhav. It's the enemy house. Why is it enemy? Because the results sixth house gives are the results of the bad results for your life. Like, God, when Lord Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, the Tridev were creating your kundli or the birth chart, they decided that, okay, for Scorpio ascendants, like for Scorpio Vrishchik ascendants, let's give the bad house to the owner of the chart itself. Like, that is why, for you see the Mars, who's the ruler of this lagna, is the lord of the sixth house, because here only the Mars has the power to bring good results for you. And Jupiter is a param mitra. It's a good friend of Mars, and it is sitting in the sixth house. So what is it going to do? It is going to help you lower your debts. It is going to help you remove your obstacles. It is going to bring a good understanding between you and your enemy. And the difficulties which you are facing in terms of money, in terms of court cases, in terms of enemies, in terms of trouble related to your health, everything is going to nullify, because Jupiter, wherever it sits, gives you the best result possible. And here in the sixth house, Jupiter is going to give you wonderful results. It is going to, basically, you will defeat everything. It is the house of defeat. You will defeat your enemies. You will defeat, or you will find new ways to get money. And how that is possible? Because Jupiter from here is putting three aspects, and Jupiter aspects are called the nectar. It is called like the Amrit. And now let's talk about the first aspect which Jupiter is putting in your Karmastan. That is the 10th house, the house of your karma, the house of your self-confidence, the house of your livelihood, career, your house of your fame, your business. So this house will give you the maximum good results, because here Jupiter is looking at the house of Leo, which is naturally a very good friend of Jupiter. And here, when he sees this house, he will enhance all the qualities of this house. You are having knees problem, joints problem, teeth problem, everything will be solved here, right? You're having diseases, you're having a bone fracture, because Jupiter is looking at this house right now. Oh, sorry, Saturn is also looking at this house, and it gives bone fracture. If that is the case, and if it is true, and if you relate to it, that some knee pain, joint pain, please comment below so that we know that yeah, we are going the right way. So here everything will be boosted. Your career will take a new U-turn, and you will be like so well placed in your work environment that you will be like it will be an amazing transit for you. In fact, if you are looking for a job, this is the best time to get a job. You apply for a job and you will get a call. So here, very good placement of Jupiter and very good drishti of Jupiter. The second drishti will be on the your 12th house, that is Tula Rashi, that is Libra. It is your 12th house. The 12th house is called the house of loss. Okay, it is the moksha bhav, it is the house of detachment. What happens here is that this is the house of isolation and separation from your loved ones. When Jupiter looks at this house, and we have to be very careful here because Jupiter is not a friend of Venus. They are both Dev Gurus. They are not enemies, but they are not friends either. They both have different viewpoints on everything. So you have to be very careful. I don't want to discourage you saying what will happen. I want to tell you and say what you should do so nothing happens. First, don't keep secrets. Don't try to be like, don't be cunning because your career will enhance and all. You cannot put pressure on people junior to you who are looking up to you and you like make them work, right? Also, you have to make sure that charity is very important at this point of time. So, charity, do charity. You have to also, because you will be so busy in your career that it is going to affect your 12th house because it will take you to a long distance journey. So automatically this house will do its work. It will take you in a positive manner, but still you will be away from your family for a while. You will be isolated because you will be staying in a hotel and you don't know anyone there. So these are the qualities of this house, and Jupiter will enhance this. From here, Jupiter will now look at your second house. The second house is the house of your money, your bank balance, your family, and your speech. And the best part is that Jupiter is looking at its own house, that is Dhanu, that is Sagittarius. And what happens when I look in my own house? I will want it to prosper, right? I will not destroy it. I will say, oh, I'm looking at my own house. Why don't I put a new frame here? Why don't I do this, that, enhance my house so that anyone who comes to my house it feels like, wow, very good. So Jupiter is gonna increase the gains, increase your bank balance, increase your family life, increase non-material things like happiness, like pure joy. It is also going to increase your bank balance here. You were not able to save, right? But next 1 year you will be saving a lot of money, and after that so on. So Jupiter always gives permanent result. In fact, I've been telling in all of my videos for this transit that Jupiter has already done a 12-year cycle for you, and it knows you very well. So now it will repair everything for you. So overall, a very good time for everyone. And Rohitji, off to you now, and I hope that all the people of Scorpio Ascendant have a changed experience in their life. Yes, Rohitji. Your audio is mute, Rohitji.
Right. Very well explained by you, Akashji, because this is really a very good time for Scorpio people. In that time when Saturn has just transit into
Exactly.
the sign of Aquarius
And
and
Rahu
putting
is already sitting.
Rahu is already sitting. Sometimes we don't say about Rahu, then people said, "Oh, you don't tell about this Guru Chandal Yoga and all that." But we will make separate video for that. That is why we are not telling anything about all other planets where they
Right.
are transiting. But from Jupiter point of view, this is going to be a good transit for the Scorpio people. Thank you, Akash, very much. But I will like to say again, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya for all the ascendants. Do chant this mantra and that will enhance the results of Jupiter transit. Thank you, Akashji. Thank you. We will meet you again with next ascendant, that is Sagittarius. Till then, I will request all people who are showering love and blessing on AC Astro and both of us. Please keep doing that thing. We are very thankful to all of
Yes.
you. Thank you. Jai Shri Ram, Jai
Shri
Hanuman.
Hanuman.
Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram, and you are watching our channel AC Astro. We are talking about the Jupiter transit, which is going to happen on 22nd of April 2023, and how this transit is going to affect the Sagittarius ascendant. Exactly, that's what we're going to discuss now. Let's welcome Akash Chauhan from Calgary, Canada, who will guide us how this transit is going to work for the Sagittarius ascendant people.
Rohiji, as you said, Sagittarius Ascendant. And who is the Lord of Sagittarius Ascendant? That is
Jupiter.
Jupiter. Where is Jupiter going? Into Aries. That means automatically there will be a big relief for Sagittarius Ascendants. And there are a lot of surprises which you will not imagine in our chart. I will show it to you right now. And here we go. Jupiter is sitting in the fifth house for Sagittarius Ascendants. What is the fifth house? And understand that Jupiter is the Lagnesh for this house. So that means Jupiter rules yourself and the Sukha Bhav for this house, the house of happiness. Okay? The fourth house. It rules basically these two houses. And what the house of comforts, basically, fourth house is the house of comfort. Those who cannot understand Sukha, it means comfort, relaxation, like luxury. Jupiter in the fifth house will be sitting and helping you in the areas of your creativity. Your mind will open up to new dimensions. You will say, oh, I can do this as well. I can do, why did I never do this in my life? It will bring a lot of joy and pleasure for people who are currently worried, because Rahu is also there, and Rahu is creating a lot of trouble, mental stress for you, and related to your kids and your education and your intelligence. So you will get a big relief also from the Neech Drishti, the debilitated Drishti of Saturn, which is also happening in this house. So overall, this house was basically dark, and suddenly Jupiter is sitting here and it will put a very bright light in this house, so that all the evil things that are happening in this house right now will turn into the best and the best for you guys. Those who are planning for kids, this is the right time. Jupiter has transited now. In fact, if we are speaking right now, you must have conceived, because Jupiter, before coming to this house, it starts showing its effects a month before. So you must have conceived. Other people, like other kids who are not able to study or pursue higher studies, it is a good news for them, because Jupiter is also looking at the long distance journey house, the ninth house, where if you want to go and study abroad, this is the perfect time for you. Moving on, before I move on, sorry, I would like to say fifth house also rules your fortune, good luck, your learning and optimism. So everything here, everything related to this house, it is also the Trikona house, and it is called Lakshmi Trikona. So here money is also enhanced. Like, it is the house of luck. This is the house from where you start your karma and you decide your fate to earn money. So amazing transit. From here, Jupiter will look into your ninth house, right? And ninth house is a friendly sign for Jupiter here. A very important part. It is a friendly sign, and it is the sign of Leo. Here, Jupiter looks and takes you to the path of higher learning. It takes you to the path of truth, to the path of principles, to the path of dreams, to the path of religious institutions, to the path of dharma. You might find a dharmic guru. You might find a mentor. You might find someone who will guide you so well that you will start building your ethics, your higher learnings. your inclination will be 100% toward good deeds and charity. Luck will favor you. Luck is like, this is the house of luck. It is called the Bhagyasthana. It is the house of luck. So your luck will be at the seventh sky. You touch mud and it will turn into gold. This is what is going to happen for Jupiter transit for Sagittarius. And a very good part, Rohitji, which everyone miss,
Hmm.
is that
Hmm.
finding a guru in this life
Yes.
is the purpose of your soul. From
Hmm.
birth, someone or somebody, like your mother and father, are your first gurus because they teach you to walk, to eat, to laugh, to smile, right? So they are the one who are giving you the first, they are showing the first path to you. Then you go to school and there are teachers. They are also your guru. They teach you things. Then you go to college, institutions. You overall, someone is there in your life with a guiding force. And here they're going to get someone right now in the difficult situation which they were going through, where a guru or a mentor or some person will come into their life and take them to the path of salvation, to the path of higher learnings. And I read a book, and the title was Learning is Earning.
Hmm.
So unless and until you know anything, you will not be able to earn. I know how to operate a computer, I can get a job, basic data entry job. But I don't know what a computer is. So obviously I have never learned what a computer is. So I will never get a job because they will say, do you know how to operate a computer? I'll say no. They say, okay, we are looking for someone who knows. So here someone will come and take you to the right path. From here, let's move on to the 11th house, the house of gains. We have to understand that Jupiter and Venus do not go along with each other. But for this chart, it is completely different. Your Lagnesh is the owner of your Kundli. And when it will look at the 11th house, oh boy, you are going to get very good results. In Hindi, it is called Zabardast. You will get wealth and income. You will get gain in name, fame, and money. It also plays a very important role in the things that bring you profit. So, because Jupiter is a pious planet, it looks at the ninth house, it will give you dharma, and you will get profit which are ethical, which are sattvic. It will not get you profit through gambling. Be very careful here, guys. If you go the wrong path of Jupiter, these gurus are the one who used to give a lot of shrapas, a lot of bad curse to everyone who went the wrong way. So we don't want any curse to happen. We just want good luck and good wishes from Jupiter. So in the seventh house, your social circle will increase, your well wishers, your relationship with your brother and sisters, elder brothers and sisters, your ichha purti, your desires will be fulfilled. I want a Ferrari. Work for it. Follow the right path. You will get a Ferrari. So this is what this Jupiter is gonna do. It also now depends on Jupiter natural placement in your chart. Where is it placed? What results is it giving? Is it Dasha Antardasha? I always repeat that you have to see all that to in order to maximize your benefits. The third drishti of Jupiter is on the first house, yourself. So Jupiter is looking at your body, your soul, and it is its own house. It is the vessel of the soul for Jupiter. It is the vessel. It is looking at the vessel. And now it is telling you to come on, get back on the track. I need you to eat properly, eat good food, don't get sick. I want you to improve your character. I want you to improve your lifestyle. I want you to do a lot of things relate that will bring good luck to yourself, or it will be good for your body. You never tasted a green tea. This is the time you will be having green tea 4 times a day. That no, I want to maintain my health. I want to maintain my looks. So Jupiter will give you lot of good benefits, and this is the best chart right now in my hand in all the 12 ascendants. Not even the 12th ascendant, that is meme, that is Pisces. Not even that. More than that, you will be getting benefits here. Rohitji.
Very well explained. You are right, said that this is the best chart for the Jupiter transit because Lord of ninth sign, that is Sagittarius sign, and definitely Jupiter is going to do wonder for these people.
Right.
We wish them best of luck, and now we also wish you all best of luck and thanks for the response you are giving. And I am in hurry today because I know the next sign is my sign, that is a Capricorn, and I like to know about me also
Yes,
because
yes.
I am going through a Jupiter Mahadasha.
Oh,
Akashji, thank you very much.
yeah.
And Remedy, I think you want to tell me that mantra which I tell always, Om Namo
Right.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya Nama, for all people. Keep chanting this mantra, and this will enhance the results which Akashji told you. Definitely, you are going to get a bigger benefit than the expected benefit. So, thank you very much. We'll meet you with the next sign in next video. Till then, thank you. Jai Shri Ram.
Jai
Jai
Hind.
Hanuman. Hello, Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram. Today we are going to talk about the Jupiter transit, which is going to happen on 22nd April 2023 in the sign of Aries. So, how this will affect the Capricorn ascendant people? What good news Jupiter is going to give to Capricorn ascendant people? Let's welcome Akash Chauhan from Calgary, Canada. He will further guide us about this transit for the Capricorn ascendant. Akash, welcome.
जी. थैंक यू रोहित जी. आई नो बहुत लोग वेट कर रहे हैं क्योंकि ये जैसे 11वीं 12वीं पे आते हैं तब तक हम
Definitely, and
लोग.
I am one of the that person who is waiting for this
Yeah,
report
I know
because
it
I am
is
also
your
a
chart,
Capricorn
and
ascendant.
many people are waiting for this because I know it's your chart. But other than that, I have some messages in my inbox which says, "Ki, when are you uploading Capricorn?"
Okay.
So for everyone, good news is on your way because here is your chart. The very good part of your chart is that Jupiter is now transiting in your fourth house. What is the fourth house? I keep always tell you the fourth house is the Sukha Bhava. It is the house of happiness. It is the house of luxuries. It is the house of your mother. It is the house that signifies your domestic happiness. So, Jupiter sitting here gives great, and great results because it is friend to Mars. And when it sits in Mars, it is also friend to Saturn, the Lagnesh of the chart. So, Jupiter here will enhance your house, your birthplace, in your mother, your health of your mother. Right now, many people are facing problem of this ascendant because Rahu is sitting here, and Saturn has third drishti here, first drishti of Nicha drishti here on this house. So a lot of people are troubled with this currently. But a good news for them because when Jupiter comes here, it will have that wonderful energy of solving all the problems related to this house. In fact, you can expect a new, what you say, a new house or a new car because Jupiter is the karaka of happiness and desire. So if you desire to take a new house, if you are willing to take a new car, this is the right time. It is also right time to take your mother to a pilgrimage, to some good place, like to some tirth sthan. From here, Jupiter has three aspects. Okay, let's talk about the first aspect that is on your eighth house. So, what is the eighth house? Eighth house is the Ayusthan, like the house of your longevity. Here, if you are suffering from any kind of problems like sudden loss, right? Mysteries in your life that which are not getting solved, chronic illness, Jupiter will depression, mental anxiety, all this kind of stuff. The Jupiter here will give you results according positive results for this house. If you are expected to get some parental property, right? So here the property you have to first understand that this is the house where you get parental property from your parents. And the first house, the Lagna house, is the house where you get ancestral properties. So there are two very different things. Parental property is immediate possessions of your parents, and ancestral property is the possessions of your grandfather and great grandfathers. That is seen through the first house. So here you're getting, if it is your if that parental, if that ancestral property has been transferred to your parents name, then you might get the inheritance according to your parents property. So here it also tells you that if you are in a process to get parental property, or in a process to get some gains from your in-laws, this is the right time. Also, one more important interesting fact about the eighth house is the eighth house is the house of hidden knowledge. All the people who do astrology, who do numerology, who do vastu, and mathematicians, paranormal experts, all these people, they are influenced by the eighth house, because eighth house is the only house from where you can get pure knowledge that is not known to everyone. This knowledge is very secret, and only few people know about it. So everyone who's watching this video right now should understand that somehow the energy of Jupiter has gotten you to this video, because it is going to aspect your eighth house. And here it will tell you that don't worry, I am here, and you are going to get good benefit from the eighth house. Those people who are undergoing a surgery, you have to understand this. You have to be very careful, because it is a fiery sign, and sun also rules our blood like Mars. So here there can be a lot of blood loss, and some people who might have wrong placements of planets here might also face accidents or sudden accidents. Not right now, but generally in their life. Jupiter will make sure that if such event is supposed to happen in the near future, it will save you from that. Jupiter is your savior. Moving on, Jupiter will look at your 10th house of your career. Again, your karma will be enhanced, your self-confidence will be at seventh sky, your livelihood will increase, you will get promotion, you will get money, you will get incentives, and what all. Your career is going to rise. You will attain certain state, like you will be someone in front of someone. If you are unemployed, this is the right time, or maybe as we are talking, you must be joining in few days, because Jupiter will start showing its effects way before it transits. If you are into business, growth in the business, if you want to start a business, amazing time to start a business. If you want to, if you want your father to become happy, if you look up to your father, that yeah, and now you will go to your father with a job letter, that hi dad, I got my job, or you'll tell your parents will be proud of you. So lot of good, what do you say, best results in the 10th house as well. In fact, you have to understand that this house will cause little trouble, because it is the house of Venus, and Venus and Jupiter have very different thought process about things, the way they look at things. So here you have to understand that don't become egoistic. If you get promoted, don't treat your juniors like garbage. Make sure you have positive attitude towards everyone. Okay, moving on to your 12th house. Beautiful. This is what this house I was so waiting eagerly to talk about. The 12th house is Jupiter's own Rashi, that is own sign, and that is Sagittarius. And Jupiter is very comfortable, very creative. It will help you in a lot of things here. It is the ending of your material cycle and a beginning of your spiritual journey. It is the house of self undoing. Those people who are into bad habits like smoking, drinking, drugs. This is the time you have to undo all those things and move into spiritual path. move into the path of detachment. This house is house of long distance journey. Now, because your fourth house is already disturbed with Rahu there, and Jupiter and Saturn putting an each drishti, that means you will be very comfortable abroad and you will get a chance here to go to a foreign country, try to settle there. Also depends on your other planets in your other houses. And we have to also see how Mars is placed. If Mars is placed in the fourth house for your ascendant, then you have to understand that you will prosper in your home country only, because Mars will be sitting in his Mool Trikona. If Sun is exalted in your fourth house, that means no, man, you have never leave this country. You will be comfortable in this country only wherever you were born. But if they are sitting, Mars is sitting debilitated at some place, or Sun is sitting niche somewhere, then you decide, then you think, oh, now this is the time when I can move to a foreign country. We can discuss that later, or maybe I can see your chart and then we can make a solid prediction for that. But overall, ninth house will be, your dreams will be true, your intuitions will become strong, your emotions will become strong, your spiritual level will become strong. You will now chant mantras. You will want to, because your eighth house is active, you want to read books, sacred books, Vedic books, your Vedas, and whatnot. So an amazing, great, wonderful transit for Capricorn. Rohit.
Really wonderful transit for the Capricorn people, or Capricorn Ascendant will be happy today, including me. And I am as going through Jupiter Mahadasha, so it will be effective
100%.
for me. And you told me in very good manner. I was listening in very quiet manner, like this. I was listening everything. And so thank you, Akash. Thank you very much from all the people around the world who are connected with us. Thanks from them also. I will like
Right.
to thank you on behalf of them. And Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya is the mantra for all people, including me. That is, chant this mantra to get more good results of the Jupiter. And we will like to meet you in another video
Rohit,
with.
chant this
Thank
video at the back of your mind, in subconscious mind, every minute.
you. Okay.
If
Om
you
Namo
want
Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namo.
good results from Jupiter and savings from Rahu, you have to keep chanting this mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, at the back of your mind. Even if you're talking, just keep chanting. If you're
In your
writing, if you're
subconscious mind.
sleeping, if you're eating, keep chanting and see the
Right.
positive results.
Thank you, Akash. Because after listening these words, lots of people in world will keep chanting this mantra, and you will be part of that punya karma. What you have told people. Thank you very much. We will meet you in another video with Aquarius Ascendant, and till then, you do take care of yourself and keep giving love and blessings to ACS, to as all you people are giving. Thank you very much. Till then, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman.
Yeah, Hanuman. Well,
Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram. Today we are going to talk about for the Jupiter transit, which is going to happen on 22nd April 2023 in the sign of Aries, and how this is going to affect the Aquarius ascendant people. If you are Aquarius, this video is for you. So let's welcome Akash Chauhan from Calgary, Canada. He will further guide us how this transit is going to happen for Aquarius ascendant. Akash.
Rohitji, first of all, everyone, welcome and thank you for all the support that you're giving to our channel. And I would, this is the fuel that is driving us to make more videos and educate more positivity and spread more positivity everywhere. Let's talk about Aquarius Ascendant, and here is your chart. So, Aquarius Ascendant, you have to feel yourself very lucky, because out of the 12 signs, you are the most lucky one, or say like you have won the lottery for this transit. Just remember that in my last video of Saturn transit, I told that Saturn is going to put the debilitated, that is Niche Drishti, on the third house. And when Jupiter comes into this third house where Rahu is also placed already, the benefit you are getting here is unbelievable. because first Jupiter will come and nullify the effects of Saturn and Rahu. Their effect will become like less than 5% evident for you. And here, Jupiter will give you wonderful results related to the third house. The third house governs the mental inclination of a person and the ability to memorize. Here, Rahu was always playing with your mind and putting you into bad things or getting bad initiatives done, because third house is also the house of initiative. It is the house of the fire where it starts. It's the house where a spark happens and then that becomes into a wildfire and goes into different. It is the house where courage, where your courage is what you say defined, where your interest and habits are seen from. So when a very good planet comes and sits here, your interest becomes good, your habit becomes good, your mental intelligence comes to a different level, your mode of communication, your way of communication, your your communication overall becomes so good that everyone will say how this person has become into a completely different person right now. And those people who are connected to media field, to communication, to radio, to broadcast, acting, singers, third house makes wonderful singers. So if you have been trying to gain some money from your talent, right, this is the house of talent, then it is the right time, because Jupiter is aspecting three other houses. The first house it is aspecting is the seventh house in your chart, which is the house of your partnerships, the house of marriage, the house of business partners, the house of settlement in foreign lands. So, what will Jupiter do here? Jupiter is going to increase increase the positive relationship between you and your wife or your husband, you and your business partner, you and um, like you and your contracts, your deals. You go to sign a deal, it will be a positive deal which will give you a lot of profit, and we will come to profit. In my earlier video when we were doing it for a different language, I told them, guys, get a suitcase, because you will have to get a suitcase where you will keep some money, right? When you get so much money, where will you keep it? So here, domestic happiness and peace is guaranteed. Those people who are looking for getting married, and those people who are on the verge of divorce or separation, they are going to come back together with their partners. Your love will rise now. Suddenly you will feel that, no, I need a partner, I need someone. Those people who were thinking, no, I don't want to get married. So just remember, Jupiter has completed a 12-year cycle and come to the first house again. So here Jupiter will do all the things which are pending for you. Your pending karmas will now be done. So marriage is on the cards for many of the people. From here, Jupiter looks at the ninth house of your luck, your destiny. It is called the Bhagyastan, and it is the house of your gurus. So those people who are, everything is so connected. Third house and the house of communication, house of media. So here also, if people are looking for a mentor, for someone who can guide them in a positive way, you will find a guru here. And what will the guru do? Or what will the person do? Maybe the guru is your father, because ninth house is also father. What will they do? What will they bring to the table? They will bring and they will take you to the path of truth, to the path of principles, to the path of dreams. That your dream, this is your dream, come on, work hard to get this dream true. They will make sure that you get good karma rolling, so that your karma becomes your dharma. Your ethics, you will be more ethical here. You will get higher learning, so you will become more ethical, and you will be inclined towards doing good deeds and charity. Luck and fortune will favor you here. So it's a very good, very good, very good house. But you have to understand that this house is the Bhagyastan, and it is also the house of little bit egoistic It gives you a little bit ego, because when your destiny is good, you tend to say that other people, I don't care about them. But here you have to, because Jupiter is a pious planet. It wants you to respect everyone, respect your teachers. In fact, I would suggest that those people who are listening to this video right now, take out your phone, call your mother and your parents, and tell them that you are very thankful to them, that they have brought you into this world and you learned so much from them, and they have invested so much money and time on you, and today you want to thank them. It will bring a smile on your guru, your mother's and your father's face. On the other hand, call your teachers from your school, from your college, from your swimming class, from any if you're connected. And now Facebook, and there's so many ways, Instagram, to connect. Tell them that, yeah, that you helped me gain some path in my life. You have to be submissive. You have to be thankful. Jupiter wants you to be thankful. So that will be the result of the ninth house. And then the best aspect out of all the 12 ascendants, the best aspect which Jupiter has for you is in the 11th house of the Labhastan. So you understand what this means. It means that your wealth and income is increasing. Your name and fame is increasing. Your money is doubling. You are getting new source of income, new ways to earn money. Your social circle, your profits, everything is going to increase, and everyone is going to respect you in the market. They'll say, oh, this is the person. Basically, it's like just the rising sun. Everyone salutes the rising sun. So it is the same has happened to you. Your well wishers will increase because your time is good. Your well wishers will increase. Your relationship with your elder brother or sisters might improve, or if it is very good right now, they might give you some suggestion which will give you a lot of benefits. If you are desire to do something which is in your limits, right? If you can't desire, I want $200,000 million, but you can desire, I want $2 million or $5 million. If it is in your capability, you will get that, because this is the house of desires. It is the house of setting higher goals in your mind for you. So overall, a very, very good transit and a very, very beautiful placement of Jupiter for you. And off to Rohit ji.
Yes, very beautiful transit for the Aquarius people, and well said, and very good efforts by you to explain in so deep. Nobody goes so deep. Everybody just go looking here and there and sitting there and doing this and do this. You always analyze every chart as you are analyzing your own chart, on family member chart. This is
Right.
the good thing. Thank you for that. So, thank you, Akash. Now, only one sign remaining, Pisces. We will meet you with the Pisces Ascendant. Till then, goodbye. But with the one remedy, which is for the all, that is Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Nama. Keep chanting to get more good results for the Jupiter transit. We'll meet you in another video. Till then, Jai Shri Ram, Jai
Jai Hind.
Hanuman. Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram, and I welcome again to our channel AC Astro. Today we are going to talk about the Jupiter transit, which is going to happen on the 22nd April 2023 in the sign of Aries. How this is going to affect the Pisces ascendant people. Akash Chauhan will tell us. Let's welcome Akash from Calgary, Canada. Akash ji, namaskar.
Namaskar, Rohit ji. I hope you're doing well, and everyone who is
Yes,
watching this
very
video is
well,
doing
very
well. First of all, many congratulations to Pisces Ascendant, because out of the 12 ascendants, this is the only ascendant which is going to benefit the best results from Jupiter, because it is the Jupiter is the Lagnesh of this house and sitting in the second house. So as per astrology rule, any planet who sits in the second house give gains, and sits in the back house give loss, right? So Jupiter is going to give you a lot of gains here. This is your chart. So you have to understand that if your chart has 12 written here, and that means you are Pisces ascendant or mean ascendant. And you have to then look at the Jupiter placement, which I have put it in the second house in number one Rashi, that is Aries. And Jupiter here gives wonderful and amazing results that you can't even imagine. It is so good. It is coming here after 12 years of his cycle, which he has completed. And it is coming up with a fresh start for you guys. Second house is the house of your money, your bank. Basically, money, not the money which is coming, the money which you already have, the money which is in your bank account, the money which you're going to save in your bank account, and the possessions that you already have, like a car, the furniture, everything that fourth house is currently given to you, your car, your house, your everything, your assets, your fixed assets, right? It also is the house of communication and the house of your family, the immediate family members. So here, Jupiter is going to enhance your money. Your investments are going to turn fruitful for you. Maybe you invested in a mutual funds long ago and now it's going to be double for you. Jupiter is going to do amazing work there. Other than that, your time with your family. In fact, I have seen in some charts that when this happens, or if Jupiter is sitting here, there is in Jupiter Dasha and Antardasha, there is a chance of increase in a family member. Maybe a new baby boy, baby girl. They may bring luck to you. They may bring so many good things to you. Other than that, if we move forward, here Jupiter also manages your communication. If you are, because see, you have to understand this is the Rashi of Aries, is Rashis of Mars, and Mars is a very, what do you say, hot planet. And such people, the Pisces ascendant people, they do not have anything bad in their heart, but they speak little bitter. They speak little with aggression. So here Jupiter is going to give very good results to you by making you calmer, by making you relaxed, by telling you that, okay, there is no problem, we have to be very kind to everyone. In fact, those people who are going into competitive exams, who want career growth, and who are entering into research kind of positions, the three drishtis of Jupiter are going to rule those houses where it will give you maximum benefit. Let's talk about the first drishti, Rohitji. The first drishti is happening in the sixth house of competition, sixth house of enemy. Here, if you are going into any competitive exam, you are 100% going to win, because Jupiter's energy here and Sun's presence gives you amazing results here. So competition wise, you are winning. If some enemy is trying to trouble you or trying to create a lot of problems in your life, you are overcoming that enemy. Other than that, if you have any difficulties related to your health, if your maternal uncles are feeling some health issues, it's going to solve now, right? Who are maternal uncles? Someone who is related to your mother, like your mother's brother, your mother's cousin, all such people. This house also relates to debts. If you have a lot of big loan, and or if you want to take a loan for your house, for your business, it is going to benefit you in positive way, whichever path you choose, it will be positive, positive, positive. So overall, it's like a beautiful transit for the sixth house, a beautiful drishti on the sixth house. Moving from there, we go to the to the eighth house, the drishti to the eighth house, that is aspect to the eighth house. What is the eighth house? The eighth house is called the house of longevity. It rules over death. It gives sudden events like lottery. It is also related to wealth, sudden losses, gains, mysteries, and transformation, inheritance. So now you have to understand, see your second house, it is active, that means money is going to come in. So you may get inheritance from your parental property, right? From your fifth house, it is active now, so you will get money through loans, through debts, right? Through winning a court case. So here everything is connected. In fact, Jupiter has third aspect on the 10th house. You're getting money from career. So everywhere you're getting money. Basically, the reason of the Kundli is that when Jupiter sits second from itself, it shows you that what is your source of money this time. So your source of money is either loans, the source of money is inheritance, lottery, right? Don't Nothing illegal. If you go and play matka, or if you go and play unethical betting, you will lose the money also, right? And the Jupiter third drishti is on the career, and it will give you career growth. So we are talking about the eighth house right now. Eighth house also rules your lack of mental peace. If you're going through a difficult time, your mental peace will return to you. Those people like us who are interested in astrology, in numerology, in all these kind of mystic sciences, right? Which is not normal to everyone. They will become much more active. In fact, there can be birth of many new astrologers at this time. When Jupiter transits, it will make sure that it gives power to some new young age generation who want to learn astrology, numerology. Those people who are also connected to research, who are into mathematics, who are into teaching, who are into some knowledge, like who read books all the time. Very good time for you, because you will be learning a lot more. And I always say, I have read a book, it's the book title was Learning is Earning. So knowledge is the only way you can earn money. It is said that get Saraswati Ma, Lakshmi Mata will follow. So knowledge, without knowledge, there is no chance that you're going to get money. Either you are born with such karmic blessings that you are already a multi-billionaire, but otherwise, in fact, they also tend to lose all the money over time if knowledge is not correct. So a very good message to everyone is that increase your knowledge, money will follow you. Increase your knowledge, money will follow you. From here, Jupiter's third drishti is on the 10th house, that is your house of career. And the very good part here is that it is its own house. It is Sagittarius sign, Dhanu. Here, your karma will increase, your self confidence will increase, your livelihood will increase. You will have a good career, what do you say, jump, a leap in your career. Oh, sorry, not a leap, a jump in your career. You will attain a state in your organization or in your business that, oh, this man is something, he has something in him. This woman, this man has the power to change something. People will trust in you, people will invest in you, people will agree to your thoughts, because you will be talking sensible things, because Jupiter is in your second house of your speech. So you will be talking good things, you will be talking development, you will be talking growth. Your father or your father like figure, your mentors will be very happy from your success. So overall, if we see Jupiter transiting for Pisces ascendant, it is a wonderful, blessed period for you guys. And a small upaya which I was reading in the morning in a Vedic book related to Pisces ascendant, and since it doesn't relate to any of this Jupiter transit, but it's a general life remedy which you should do. Take 250 grams of wheat flour, add a what do you say, half tablespoon of sugar in it, and then dough it properly. Put some water and dough it, and then make small balls, very small balls, and put it into a flowing river, because the fishes which will eat that wheat wheat which you have put, it will give you blessings. And Jupiter becomes very happy when such kind of remedy is done. Off to you, Rohitji. This is what my prediction for, or my analysis. How I am no one to predict, but it is an analysis for Jupiter side.
Yes, very beautiful analysis and the very beautiful remedy what you told for the Pisces people at end of the this video.
Mm.
Beautiful, and thank you very much, Akashji. All 12 ascendants we completed very well, and we hope to see you very soon with some new interesting videos. I hope you started preparing. I know you never sit idle, and you must prepare all videos
Yeah.
beforehand.
Yes, I have prepared the Rahu and Ketu transit. So I have reached only till the fifth Lagna, and I am working on the next ones. So next is the Rahu Ketu Lagna, and which is going to be again wonderful for Pisces ascendant.
Again, wonderful for Pisces ascendant, and Rahu Ketu both are transiting in this year itself, 2023, big year, when
Yeah.
all big planets like Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, all are transiting. So very soon we will sit with Akash and we have that analysis about Rahu Ketu, because very important planets from Kali point of view, and I am also eagerly waiting, though it is in the end of the year, but if we come to know about the transit effects very soon, then we can do some remedies and other things.
Okay.
Thank you, Akashji. Thank you very much. And thanks to all people who are continuously subscribing us, sharing videos, and even they are commenting very good things in our comment box. Thanks very much. Thanks very much. And we'll meet you in next video. Till then, Jai Shri Ram. Jai
Jai
Hanuman.